Hey, welcome to A Mindful Life, the music side of A Mindful Life. Today we are doing a really cool song, fun song to play called God Has Smiled on Me. And the song can be used in a variety of situations. It's a fun song to play as well. The song's in the key of F major, okay? Practice your scales. See that fingering on the last one? That fingering works for me. Crossing over to the 4, right, and laying back into that, the thumb. All right, so the song is in the key of F major, and because of the scale of the video, I would usually, if I'm on the piano, I would play octaves with my left hand, as I've discussed with you guys before. See, but we're running out of visuals over here, so I'm just gonna play it with a single note over here. All right, pretty straightforward song, not a lot of intricate chords. First chord is God. God has smiled on me. He has set me free. He's been good to me. That's the whole song. And then he's been good. That's it. That's that little vamp at the end. He's been good. He's been good. Sometimes I use the G in that. In the bass, he's been good. We'll cover that in a second. Let's start from the beginning. So you're doing an F second inversion, which is C, F, and A. God has. And what you're doing, this is God, F second inversion, which is C, F, and A. God has. This is D minor 7, third inversion. C, D, F, and A. All you're doing basically, if you look at what I did with my hands, is this. God has. All I'm doing is going. See? I'm just adding the D to the F second inversion chord. So it's C, D, F, and A, which becomes that D minor 7 third inversion. So let's go back with a D bass in that, of course. Smile. Smile is a C chord. All right. Smile. All I'm doing with the C chord is this root position is C, E, and G, and I'm adding the D to it. All right. Now, you play your D, your C major scale, and you will see that your D is your 2, which is also your 9. So we call that a C add 9 chord. It's not a major 9, it's a C add 9. We're just adding that to it, all right? Smile on me. Back to the F second inversion, which is C, F, and A. All right? Now let's go through that again. That little part, God has smiled on me. God has, my bad. God has smiled on me. Now I'm just doing a little, whatever that is, it's just me feel, but I'm just breaking up, playing individual notes of the chord to give it a more of a energy and a flow to it. Okay, so that's I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm giving you the basic chords right now, which is okay. Now we went into something else. He has set me free. So the first part is God has smiled on me. God has did that. Now here's He Has Set Me Free. So the He Has Set Me Free. He has set me free. He is a D minor, D, F, and A with a B flat in the bass. He has. We go back to the same chord. We are recycling a lot of these chords, y'all. So this is C, a C major chord right here. Again, we're adding the 2 to it, which is also the 9. So it's a C add 9 with an A bass. So set. So that goes He has set, or He had, my bad. He has set. Set is a G bass. Okay, down here, G. Right hand, you're playing a B flat major chord, which is B flat, D, and F. We're doing the same thing we did on the C chord. We're adding the C to it, all right? Now, I am on another platform that I have exclusive content where I get into more theory and why this is what it is and how to construct this and how to expand. It's really good for you to go there, look at the description box, and you'll see it. Look at the end of this video and you'll see a card for an end card that has a link to my the other platform I'm on, which has exclusive content in depth. So He has set. We did this. Has. And then set. Set is what we just said it was. And then me. Back to that C, add 9. Me free. So and do that again. Sometimes I'm adding the D. If you notice sometimes I don't add that. That's color. That's expression. I like to sometimes leave those things being random because it adds, it makes the music not sound like formulated. If it's in there, sometimes it's unpredictable, sometimes it's not. A very small thing, but okay. He has set. Set is that, and then me. So let's go through that whole first part. God has smiled on me. He has set me free. God had smiled on me. He has set me free. God had smiled on me. He's been good to me. Okay. So let's go through what we did. There's a climb here that I'm going to give you guys. So let's go back over it again. God has smiled on me. Now we go through He has set me free. Remember? He has set me free. Okay. Now, here's our climb. All right, y'all see that, right? He has set me free. Now, with this hand, F, G, A, B flat, G, and then we go into that thing right here, okay? That's a C first inversion. So it's E, G, C. So it's E, G, C. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna do your little run and then run into that chord, okay? So let me just do it again, slow it down. Now notice, this finger is on G, which is part of that C major first inversion. So I don't really have to find anything. Okay, a lot of keyboard players, you know, at different beginning, intermediate, they're trying to, and then to find it. You don't have to find it. Economy is the thing. Okay, so it's already there. All I do is put my thumb here on E and my pinky on C. That's really all I'm doing. See that? All right, so let's do that again. This hand. See that? Straight down. And there's no syncopation in. Again, let's just do this left hand now. So, and just take your time with this, okay? You practice this individual, and then you have to put them together. I want you guys to put the hands together as soon as possible, because that's the reality. The reality is that you're gonna be doing both hands. So don't just play with this hand right here and then play with this hand and try to get that. And no, once you can do this, put the demand on yourself to play with them together. Just learn it like that from the beginning. Once you know each hand and you can do it, then move and put them together. So I'm starting with the thumb, and these are all white notes in a row. F, E, D, C, and then we go into, see that? See, there's two ways I could do that, but let's go back to the riff. Now, so what you land into off that riff is a C first inversion, as I told you before. And on this hand, you have a G in the bass. Excuse me, an A in the bass. My bad, that's an A in the bass. So you're gonna go, all right? And that becomes something else that, you know, we're not gonna get into in this video, but I'm just giving you the songs on YouTube. So that gives you an A in the bass, which colors what this is called. I'll leave that to be your homework. All right. Now we go back here. That's God has. So here's the words. God has. See? And that we already know we're recycling chords at this point. So that's a D minor 7 third inversion. C, D, F, and A over D bass. All right, so. And repeats. So let's pick up from there. God has, you already know this, what we're about to do. I call this a drop. Smile on me. We did that before, okay? So go back and look at it again if you need to. You can do that D minor 7 third inversion. See? C add 9, B flat add 9. So let's go back. See that? So that was He's Been Good. So you went back to the He. So let's go back to our riff, and then God has, drop it down smiled on me. He's been good. Good is that C7, C add 9 again to me. Then you turn it around. That's a word, just means, you know, you have to bring the music back to the top again. So you're doing it. You're creating this right here. You're playing a C and a bass, and you're playing B flat major add 9. You're adding the 9 to the B flat major chord. And then we're going to C add 9, C major add 9, and we're cycling the whole thing through again. So God has his smiled on me. Drop it. He has set me free. Yes. Drop it. Smiled on me. He's been good to me. All right, so that's pretty much the whole song. God has smiled on me. We recycled many of the chords in the song, and the key is F major, major. Okay. All right, so that's it. God has smiled on me. Practice it. Work on your riff going up. Take your time. Be patient with yourself. And the words change. The first verse is usually God has smiled on me. God has smiled on me. The second verse is usually amazing grace, how sweet the sound, and that saved a wretch like me, that saved a wretch like me. We do the same riff. I once was lost, but now I'm found. But now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. And they turn it around. Back to God. God has. And it just repeats. All right. And you can do inversions with that. Play around with it. I'm giving you the basics. All right. A Mindful Life. Peace out.
Right now, I want to thank you for being who you are. My greatest hope